up, YouTube? MrLlamaSC here, and today I want to talk about the new Sunder charms. So, Sunder charms in
All
Diablo
people
2
things.
Resurrected were not the best implementation. Myself and the devs both agreed on this and chatted about it, and they actually came up with this idea of renewed Sunder charms and kind of changing and shifting where they come from. Because right now you get Sunder charms from just absolutely anything whatsoever. They drop, they're just all over the place. You don't even want to keep picking them up. It's just like super annoying having Sunder.
Excuse me. It took me like stupid amount of time to even farm them. But okay, yeah, you guys have abundance. Well, excuse me, I've just completed my little collection. Damn, I didn't know they were so useless and so easy to get. Wow.
Charms, right? So, yeah. So, because of that, now they're shifted, and we have it where the Sunder charm actually drops from these heralds. And so this is like, you have to go and kind of hunt them down. They're a lot more rare, and you don't just find it and find like 5 of it and you're like, well, I found a better one, so that's it, the rest are worthless.
I didn't even,
because now there's this thing called renewed Sunder charms.
Okay.
Where you can
renewed Black Clef. Monsters magic immunity sundered. Plus 21 fast hit recovery. Minus 8 to magic resist. 44 to life. Magic resist minus 56. Magic damage reduced by 5. So they're just like rolled on. Basically, they have their own roll.
Actually do a recipe, and I'll go ahead and put the recipe on the screen right here. So you're going to take whatever the charm is, you're going to take a gem of one kind, one of these runes, and then these worldstone shards, and you can see that the black cleft requires some more. Why? I don't know, that's just their choice. And so you'll take these, you'll cube them together, and you'll be able to renew it. And the idea is essentially every time you find a Sunder charm, you should be excited to find it, because now you get to renew another Sunder charm and hopefully get something really cool from it. So taking a look at...
Okay, so you could, like, it obviously has its own roles. It's not always going to be the same. I assume that's what he's talking about. Well, I didn't find so many of them that I want to be re-rolling them, but yeah, like, when I get there, possibly. Right now, I'm just happy that they're no longer immune to my damage.
Some of the renewed Sunder charms. Let me actually go to a grouping of more of them. You can see right here, like, this one has faster hit recovery, minus enemy magic res, 44 to life, magic resist minus 56%, so that's my magic resist, magic damage reduced by 5, and magic find. This one has some lightning skill damage with life, damage reduced, and MF. This one has some hit recovery with life. This one has attributes with mana. So
it's pretty broken. I think they went from being a good addition to being pretty strong if they have all that many more attributes on it. Like, you're not, like, even though you're still paying the penalty for them, like, you're still getting, like, so many more pluses now. It doesn't feel that punishing.
Essentially what's happening, and I can show you guys exactly the idea here, is you're getting one of the following with each of these. You're getting either plus to the skill damage or minus to the enemy magic resist, with the exception of, I think, Black Cleft, which is just going to be like physical, like enhanced damage. But the other ones are going to be like, this one rolled minus enemy magic res, this one rolled plus to lightning skill damage. You're also getting either life or mana, you're getting gold find or magic find, you're getting move speed, hit recovery, or all stats, and you're getting magic damage reduced or just damage reduction. So all of this is going to be in conjunction with the Sunder charms will now start out at max, so you're always going to find it as like a 90 or a 65 or a 20, whatever it is. And then this will also roll down within a range when you do the renewal. So you can see this one again is minus 56. This one rolls from 90 to 75. This rolled from 90 to 88, 90 to 81. This one rolled.
I don't want it.
Where's the? Oh, physical damage increased by 15%. So down from 20 to 15. And then this one rolled down to from 90 to 87. So a lot of not great rolls in there. But that is the idea. Before we had that.
I will just say it's a good thing that it's an optional add-on, because I hate them. I'm sorry. I hate it. I feel like the point of Sunder for me was to escape the fact that now I wasn't able to do damage to a mob. Okay, suddenly at a high penalty, which makes sense, I can do a fraction of that damage and I can finally pass that barrier. But, oh, jeez. But these are like, there's just too much. Like, there's too many perks. There's too many perks. And at the end of it all, right, it was, the penalty was so strong that you didn't want to have it on you. You wanted to put it in your cube and only use it when you need to. Well, now this is sort of forcing you to actually keep the Sunderer out for yourself all the time. So it's either kind of limiting you to, okay, well, I can only have them out all the time when I'm this geared out, right? This completely geared out. Now I know they're, required level 75, but it's like it's a weird mixed feeling. I don't like it. I don't know why, but I hate it.
70 to 90 range. Now that range comes on this renewal process. So again, it should be something that over time you're going to find these Sunder charms after, chasing these heralds and going through this whole piece. And again, heralds will come from running around terror zones and killing the unique mobs within terror zones. So the more you do that, eventually it'll just say like a herald is, searching for you, or you're searching, you've located a herald of ire. And then you go and like keep searching, you'll come across it. And they're not guaranteed to drop Sunders, but they're the guys that drop them. And so you can get a Sunder, and then you get to roll the Sunder, and it should take like more time to get your Sunder rolling, and just kind of be a more like fun process overall, rather than, again, right now you just go and then you just get it. It's just like there instantly, and you're like, all right, well, I guess I have my Sunder now, and that's it. So should be more in depth and just kind of like a little bit more fun overall. So I really I like the idea and this new direction with it. I still think it would be really cool if there was a little bit more of a way to like build into the Sunder. Like you can like kind of Sunder some mobs and then you can Sunder more of them, right? Like it takes like building some pieces together. I think that would be cool and something that'd be nice building through from like hell and on, where you go and get like your first piece, second piece, third piece of your Sunder, and each one will like Sunder more mobs or something. I don't know. I think there could be something cool, still fun like that, but I am very happy to at least have this right here, because I did think Sunder Charms initially were a pretty weak addition. They just felt like a really easy giant boost to power in the game that you did not have to work very hard for. And then again, they just would start spamming you. Literally on Players 8,
Are we talking about the same thing? I understand that he was probably using his Sunder Charms at a very high power level, okay, but what you just showed me has like even more attributes to the, like, not even balancing out the penalty. You're just getting more power. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I sound like what's her name from when she was doing the hot wings, but like, what do you mean? You just added more attributes to the Sunderers. You're only making them stronger. They're still giving you more of a power boost. Am I the only one seeing this? I think they were a good audition for the trait. They should have made you feel like you're paying the penalty for the fact that you are sundering the enemy's immunities. Like that's huge. Like I'm sorry, but that I feel like enemies should be immune to things, okay? And you having a fraction to break that is insane. It's insane. Adding attributes to Sunderers and making them more powerful so that you can do more damage will just completely dissipate the challenge within the game where you're coming across a mob that has immunities. Like, this is not... From a noob's perspective, I don't think this is a good thing. It's giving me too much power that I don't need. This is specifically focused on people who are like top 1% players. That's what I can say. Like that's what it feels like. It's like they're just becoming more and more overpowered. Look, I'm glad that it's optional though, because I don't have to upgrade them, okay? I don't have to upgrade them. Until I put 20 years into the game or as many hours as I can, I don't have to upgrade them. I can just come across them. I finally have them. Will I be upgrading? No. I don't want that. I don't want to feel overpowered in the same way that rune words do this to you, okay? And maybe it works with the extra endgame content that they've given you, okay, when you're doing the ancients. But for the time being, like, this is not good for new players. It makes the game easier where it shouldn't need to be easier. Does that make sense? Like, it's giving them a hand where it doesn't require to be, like, the need for it. To get to level 75, you're going to be going through, noob's perspective, I'm guessing Nightmare and probably heading into Hell. So you'll be delighted to find one of these. But I'm just glad, okay, from my perspective, I'm just glad that it's optional. That is a huge green flag compared to the fact that the new Sunderers are just even more stronger than the previous ones. I don't think they needed I didn't think they need a boost at all. But I don't play the same amount of hours as somebody else does. You know, I'm not a top 1% player, so that's all I'm saying. For the new beginners, I don't think it's necessary to start handing them aid, basically. But that's just how I see it. Let's finish off the video.
I would get 4 to 5 Sunders every single hour of just farming.
Not
so
me.
I'd go out and I'd farm a day of terror zones for like 6-7 hours, and I would end up with like 35 Sunder charms, and nobody needs 35 Sunder charms. It just, nobody does. But now maybe I'll get one in that day, and maybe it'll be the one I want, and then it'd be really exciting, and then maybe I'll renew it and it won't hit very good, and then I'll want to go get another one and do it again, you know. But I'll at least have a Sunder charm and all that stuff. So should be exciting, should be some more fun. I look forward to going and hunting these and playing around with it, and I hope you do too. And I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on the new Sunder charms and just the new process overall. But that's what we have. Don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, everybody.
2 more points I want to say. So to make them rarer based on what characters you what mobs you kill in a terror zone, that's fine. Okay, I don't have a huge problem with making something rarer to inflict better impact on the game. Okay, I don't mind that at all. But what I think they've done here is they just try to get, now not purposely or anything, but what it's looking like is the fact that they're excuse the pun, but they're betting on people being like amused by gambling in this sense, because you got to re-roll that until you get the best of the best or whatever you want, right? Like, they know that you're going to enjoy the fact that they're going to be you're going to be re-rolling these Sunderers. Like, that's the whole point. It's a rune and jewel sinker, because at the level that you're going to need these increased percentages of skills, you're going to be like top 10%er, bro. Like, come on. Regular players like myself, I don't know how many there are, but we don't necessarily need that. We don't need that. So it is focused on just like top players and the people who are spending a lot of time in it, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm just, as I said, hands down, I'm glad that it's optional and it's not forced upon you. You do need a higher rune to upgrade them, to be fair. Okay, you're not wrong. Okay, yeah. Maybe he knows something we don't. Possibly. That's a very high possibility because he was working on the charms with them. So yeah, totally. He plays single players with player A settings. Yeah, see that's a difficulty that like you like that's an insane difficulty. Let's be honest. That's a very strong difficulty where Sunder is like this, having those extra auditions to them are very much like helpful, but I don't think it's focused on players like myself, and maybe they're taking that out of the context of the fact that yes, the game has been there for so many years and it has a player base that have been playing it for many years, so they need something new, or they need new little spike of power when it comes to the end game. I don't know. That's just the feel I'm getting from it. Yeah. But anyway, that's the video there. I mean, it explains how they work, and those are my thoughts on it. I kind of disagree with it, but I'm glad that it's optional and it's not forced upon you. That is probably the only savior in regards to the Sunder charm change. I'm glad that I don't have to do them. I don't have to re-roll them if I don't want to. Anyway, so make sure you guys give them a like, you know, the usual. I'm sure you are all following them, but I'll link it in here anyway. Oh, whoopsie. In case you want to pop in or comment.